his rights, my lord.
ngamalungelo akhe.
The date is 2020 0601,
Kusho ukuthi ulanga lokuqala enyangeni kaJune
and the time.
2020.
Sorry. And the time, my lord, it is 00:30.
Manje ke isikhathi ke lapho u00:30 kusho ukuthi 30 minutes past 12.
And the place, my lord, is Tembisa South.
Kusho ukuthi indawo yakhona iseThembisa South.
And my lord, the signature of accused number 1 is attached, my lord, as well as my signature.
Uthi ke usayinile ke lapho kusolo kuqala nami ngasayina.
And my lord, also there is a date stamp, my lord, of Tembisa South Police Station.
Khona ke nestembu saseThembisa South police station.
And the date is?
1 of June 2020.
Idate ke leso stembu umhla ka 1 kuJune 2020.
Right. So what happened further after accused number 1 was booked in at the police station?
Kwenzekani ke emva kokuthi umsolo uqala afakwe police station yaseThembisa.
My lord, he was further taken to Valeria, my lord,
Waseqhubeka ke ithathwe iswa eValeria.
booked back from investigation.
Yes.
Esefuyofakwa ke emva kokuthi kwenziwe uphenyo.
Yes, we've already put that on record. What happened after accused number 1 was detained at Valeria police station?
Kose kwenzekani ke emva kokuthi esefakiwe ke eValeria police station umsolo.
He was then, my lord, again booked out
Waphinde wakhishwa.
on the very same day.
Ngalo lona lolo suku.
My lord, in order for him to appear in Tembisa Magistrate Court.
Ukuthi ayovela enkantini yamanje yaseThembisa.
Tembisa Magistrate Court.
YaseThembisa.
Yes.
And my lord, he was booked out by Sergeant Mogola.
Wakhishwa uSergeant Mogola.
There's an entry, my lord,
Khona ke la kubhalwe khona.
as per OP number 79,
Bhalwe ukuthi OP number 79
and the time is 08:55.
is 08:55 isikhathi kusho ukuthi 5 minutes to 9.
And my lord, the heading is suspect to court.
Thiwa ke lana umsola uya enkantolo.
Yes.
Sergeant Mogola with 1 male
Thiwa ke lana kuhamba uSergeant Mogola ehamba nomuntu wesilisa oyedwa.
for possession of drugs.
Boshelwa ke ukuba nezidakamizwa.
Moses Temba,
Igama lakhe Moses Themba.
Tembisa South Case 217,
It's icala khona ithembisa case 217
stroke 03, stroke 2019,
stroke 03 to 2019
SAP 14,
SAP 14
156, stroke 05, stroke 2020,
156 stroke 05 stroke 2020.
and my lord, correctly received.
Thiwa ke wamukelwa kahle.
There's a signature, my lord, of Sergeant Mogola,
Khona ke la eshayinde khona uSergeant Mogola
as he was the one receiving accused number 1 for
Ngoba-
court.
ngoba ke uyena kwayemukele umsolo wokuqala emise enkantolo.
And my lord, we did, my lord, arrive in Tembisa Magistrate Court,
Safika ke eThembisa Magistrate Court.
where my lord, he attended for his first appearance.
Lapho ke afika wabingelela imanje.
I just want to show you an exhibit 00. Can you just identify that?
Ngicela ke uye lapha siyobheka umbukiso u00.
Yes, my lord.
Yes. Yes, what is exhibit 00?
Yini ke lo mbukiso u00 phambi kwakho?
It's there, my lord, charge sheet,
Ukhombisa ke lapho ke i-charge sheet.
Yes, and the particulars appearing on the chart sheet.
Imininingwane ke evela lapho kuleyo charge sheet ithini?
My lord, there is a police station, it says Tembisa South.
Isikhumulo samaphoyisa kuthiwa iThembisa South.
The case number 217/03/2019.
Kuthiwa ke icala ku 217/03/2019.
Investigating officer, it's Sergeant Mogola.
Kuthiwa ke owayephenye lelo cala uSergeant Mogola.
District or division, it's Ekurhuleni North.
Kuthiwa ke isifunda ke eKurhuleni North.
Place of trial is Tembisa.
Indawo ke equla icala iseThembisa.
Date of first appearance 2020
Isuke kulobulungelela imanje u2020
of 6/01.
of 6 usuku lokuqala.
And the accused?
And the accused, my lord, it's Moses Temba Sibia.
Umsolwa ke lapha umuzi Sithemba Sibiya.
And to which date was the matter adjourned? If you look
Manje
on
ke
page 6,
ulanhleselwe ufike usuku ke lolu daba.
It was, my lord, adjourned to the 8th of June 2020.
Lahle sesala umhla ka8 kuJune 2020.
yes, then what happened after the court proceedings?
Kwenzekani ke emva kokuqulwa kwecala?
He was then, my lord, taken back to Valera by Sergeant Mokhane.
Wathathwa kwayiswa eValeria uSergeant Mokhane.
Yes. Is there an entry in this regard?
Khona wabhalwa mayelana nalokho?
Yes, my lord.
Yebo unjalo.
Yes.
There's
can
an
you put-
entry as per OB 81,
Kukhona ukubhaliwe ngaphansi ka-OB 81
and the time is 12:45.
isikhathi 12:45.
On the same day, my lord, the 2020 of 6/01.
Ngokulona ke lolu suku umhla 1 kuJune 2020.
And the hearing, my lord, it says arrest.
Manje ke lapho ke isihloko sithi ukuboshwa.
And my lord, I think it was supposed to say suspect from court.
Lapho ngicabanga ukuthi kwakufanele ubhale ukuthi ke umsolwa usebuya enkantolo.
So this, my lord, was to indicate that he was brought back in Valera police station.
Lokhu ke kwakuyi ukuthi khombisa ukuthi wabuyiselwa eValeria police station.
Yes.
And it said Sergeant Mokhane with one male suspect for the following:
Kuthiwa uSergeant Mokhane ehamba nomsolwa oyedwa.
possession of a firearm and drugs,
Kuthiwa yoboshelwe kubani athole phethe isibhamu nezidakamizwa.
Was it correct? Was there any possession
No,
of
my lord,
firearm?
it is incorrect. There's no firearm. I think the person who was writing, he was mistaken, my lord.
Lo muntu wayebhala la wenza iphutha lana ngoba akunjalo.
The suspect is Moses Temba.
Manje kuthiwa umsolwa kumuzi Themba.
Tembisa South Case 217/03/2019
Kuthiwa ke ikhasi esethembisa 217/03/2019.
and SAP 14/1 of 6/2020.
SAP 14/1 of ET.
And the SAP 14A is R1394878
SAP 14A or R1394878.
and SAPS 216
SAPS 216.
correctly received
Kuthiwa ke wamukelwa ke kahle.
by the person, my lord, who had received the accused number 1.
Ilona kwamukela umsolwa uqala.
What should the correct charge have been there in the occurrence book?
My lord, it was supposed to be possession of unlicensed ammunition,
Manje ke icala ke belifanele libhalwe lapha ukuthi ukutholakala nezinhlamvu zesibhamu ezingekho emthethweni.
as per case, Tembisa South Case 1 of 6/2020,
Kuthiwa ke iThembisa South Case 1 of 6 of 2020.
and also, my lord, the second charge should have been dealing in drugs
Manje ucala lesibili lokuthi athole esebenzisana nezidakamizwa
as per Tembisa South Case 217 of 3/2019.
kuleli cala elokuthembisa case 217 of 3 of 2019.
Because, my Lord, I can see that the rights appearing on this entry,
Ngiyabona ukuthi indlela kubhalwe kahle khona la kule end.
that is, my Lord, the SAPS 14A.
Ila kubhalwe khona SAPS 14A.
It's the same, my Lord, serial number of the rights which I gave him, my Lord, at Tembisa Police Station.
Yafana ke nje neserial number le amalungelo engamnika yona eSethembisa Police Station.
If one looks at Exhibit O over the charge sheet,
Uma umuntu embuka umbukiso okhuluma nge-charge sheet,
what are the charges there?
inika amacala abekwe lapha.
Dealing in drugs,
Sebenzisa izidakamizwa,
Yes, on the alternative count.
possession of ammunition, count 2.
ke icala lesibili ukutholakala nezinhlamvu zesibhamu.
Now, what happened after accused number 1 was booked back in the cells
Kwenzekani ke emva
on
kokuthi
the
umsolo
1st of
wokuqala
June 2020?
sebuyisele emaseleni ngomhla ka-1 kuJune 2020?
I thereafter, my Lord, continued with my duties
Ngase ngiqhubeka nemsebenzi wami.
Yes.
on the following day, my Lord,
Ngelanga elilandelayo
the 2nd of June 2020.
ngomhla wesibili kuJune 2020
He was booked out by Sergeant Mogane
wakhishwa lapho ke uSergeant Mogane
for investigations.
kuyokwenziwa uphenyo.
And at whose request was he booked out?
Ubani wamcela ukuthi akhishwe?
My request, my Lord,
Kwakucele mina.
Yes. Is there a relevant entry?
that's correct, my Lord.
Yebo kunjalo.
It is still on Valeria occurrence book,
Sabhalwe ke ku occurrence book yaseValeria.
and the OP number is 143.
Yo number yakhona 143.
The date is Tuesday, 2020
Ulanga kwaku ulesibili ku2020.
of 6/02.
Usho ukuthi ulanga lesibili kuJune 2020 u02.
And the time is 11:05.
Isikhathi kwaku 11:05 kusho 5 minutes past 11.
Here's the entry. How does
Investigation,
it read?
investigation out.
Twake khishela ukuyoqhubeka nophenyo.
Sergeant Mogane from National Special Investigation Unit
Sergeant Mogane National Special Investigation Unit
took one suspect out
wathatha umsolo oyedwa umkhipha
for investigation,
beyoqhubeka nophenyo.
Moses Sibiya,
Igama Moses Biya.
case 217/03/2019.
Icala ke u21703 of 2019.
SAP 14/1 of 6/2020.
SAP 14/1 of 6 of 2020.
SAP 14AR 1394878
SAP 14A kwaku R1394878.
without injuries,
Wayengalimele
correctly received,
wathi wamukeleka kahle.
and there is a signature of Sergeant Mogane, my Lord, as well as his cell phone number.
Kukhona ke lapho ke la kusende khona uSergeant Mogane kwase kuphinda kuba nezinombolo zakhe zikamakhala ekhukhwini.
And what was the purpose for booking out accused number 1
Ndoso ke
on the
umkhipha
2nd
umsolo
of
wokuqala
June
kwakuyini?
2020?
It was, my Lord, for the purpose of investigations.
Kwaku umkhiphela ukuyokwenza uphenyo.
I remember, my Lord, that I joined Mogane on the very same day
Ngiyakhumbula ukuthi ngafike ngahlangana noMogane ngalelo langa.
at around 6 p.m., my Lord,
Kwaku isikhathi zo6 ntambama
at Fosloras police station,
ngahlangana naye eFosloras esikhulumeni samaphoyisa
whereby, my lord, we made further investigations.
lesaqhubeka khona nophenyo.
That is when, my lord, we also went to Basutuni hostel.
Yila esasuka khona sahamba saya eBasuthini hostel.
One of the reasons, my lord, being the following up, my lord, of the firearm.
Manje futhi sasifuna ukuqhubeka sizama ukuthola umkhondo ukuthi lesibhamu singabe siku.
Yes.
And the information, my lord, was given, my lord, by accused number 1 with regard to where we were supposed to go and who to find, my lord.
Msola wokuqala kwasitshela ukuthi sasifanele CAP and sithole ba.
And the information, my lord, was followed.
Hayi sawulandela ke lo mkhondisani wawona.
And, my lord, there is one male who was found, my lord,
Khona umuntu wesilisa oyedwa watholakala.
as per the information of accused number 1.
Njengoba sasitshele umsola wokuqala.
Yes.
Yes, my lord. And the information, my lord, that was discovered led us, my lord, to KwaZulu-Natal, Msinga.
Manje ke lo esathola lapho kwasiholela ukuya eMsinga kwaZulu Natal.
And, my lord, the accused number 1 was booked back.
Umsola wokuqala ke wasebuyiselwa emuva.
At 22:10, my lord,
Kusho ukuthi ke wabuyiselwa emuva ngesikhathi sika 22:10 kusho ukuthi 10 minutes after 10.
on the very same day, my lord, Tuesday 2020 of 6:02,
Ngalo ke lolo suku lukamhla ka2 ku6 ku2020.
and the OP entry, my lord, number is 175.
Manje ke la ku OB kwabhalwa 175.
And, my lord, he was now booked back by me.
Ngoba ke manje ke wayese buyiselwa yemi.
And the heading, my lord, is suspect back.
Manje ke sihloko salapho ukuthi umsola ubuyiselwe emuva.
Sergeant Mogola from NATCOM court case investigation.
Manje Sergeant Mogola wase cold case.
Muzi Temba Sibia.
Igama umuzi Themba Sibiya.
Case 217 of 3/2019.
Qala ke kuthiwa ukuthi case 217 of 3 of 2019.
SAP 14-1 of 6/2020.
SAP 14 is 1 of 6 of 2020.
And SAP 14A is R 508.
SAP 14A kwaku R 508
6208.
6208.
Free from injuries.
Kuthiwa ke hayi wayengena namanxeba.
Correctly received
Wamukelwa kahle.
by the person, my lord, who has received him.
Uyilo wamamukela.
And, my lord, he has also attached the signature of.
Futhi ke naye wayesayindile la.
Now, when you proceeded to Basutini Hostel on the 2nd of June 2020, were there any arrests made there at the hostel?
Manje uma seniya ke eBasuthini hostel ngomhla ka2 June 2020. Khona yini ababoshwa la?
That's correct, my lord.
Yebo kunjani?
Yes.
There is, my lord, one male who was arrested.
Khona umuntu wesilisa oyedwa waboshwa.
Yes.
He was, my lord, in possession of drugs.
Wayephethe izidakamizwa.
And, my lord, when we checked the profile of that person,
Uma simhlola ke lo muntu
we discovered, my lord, that he was arrested before, my lord, in January.
Ishuthi sayesa wabona ukuthi waboshwa ngoJanuary
2020
ngo2020
with the same charge, my lord, of dealing in drugs.
eboshelwe lona leli cala lokuthengisa izidakamizwa.
And, my lord, when we arrested him,
Sathi kuma sesimbopha
he was also found, my lord, in possession of drugs.
wasathola ukuthi wathola enazo izidakamizwa.
Was the case docket open?
Khona ke idocket yavulwa.
There is, my lord, a case which was open,
Khona ke icala lavulwa.
Yes.
and my lord, Sergeant Mokhane was the investigating officer.
Sergeant Mokhane yena kwayomphenyi kuleli cala.
If I'm not mistaken, my lord, the case number is phosphorus case 28 of 6/2020.
Uma ngelenzi iphutha kwaku i-phosphorus case 28 of 6 of 2020.
And my lord, the information that we were also supplied with by accused number 1
Manje ke osasitshelwe umsolo oqala
is that the said person, my lord, was selling drugs for accused number 2.
ukuthi ke lo ayidayisa idakamizwa lapho wayezidayisela umsolo wesibili.
I do not intend to contain the reading of this witness by the state, but I seem to be struggling to find what the relevance is of this information, especially the latest one with regard to the charges of drugs and everything. In this case.
We will not belabor the point, my lord. It was just to put in record that the case docket was open, that phosphorus case 28/6/2020. What happened further after the events of the 2nd of June 2020?
Kwase kwenzekani emva kwezehlakalo ezenzeka mhla 2nd June 2020?
My lord, there were investigations that were done in KwaZulu-Natal
Kwaba
following day,
nophenyo lwenziwa KwaZulu Natal.
on the 3rd of June 2020.
Lolo phenyo lwenziwa mhla 3 June 2020.
But my lord, we did those investigations without accused number 1, my lord, being present.
Manje lolo phenyo lwenziwa umsolo oqala engekho.
In other words, my lord, he was never booked out for investigation on the said day.
Ushithi ngalolo suku azange akhishwe kuthiwa ukhishelwe ukuyokwenza uphenyo.
Yes. Was there anything of substance discovered on the 3rd of June
Mhla 3
2020?
June khona nje okuthile okuphathekayo kwatholakala.
On the
No, my
visiting
lord, but
center?
there were statements, my lord.
Cha kukho kodwa kwakhona istatement.
That, my lord, were obtained from relevant people.
Khona lezi statement ke zatholakala kubantu abathize.
Yes, what happened further? The 4th?
Kwase kuqhubeka kwenzekani futhi?
The 4th, my lord, the accused number 1 was never booked out.
Umsola mhla 4 azange akhishwe.
Which means, my lord, I continued with my work.
Futhi ke mina ngaqhubeka ke nomsebenzi wami
And my lord, on the 5th of June,
mhla 5 June.
I had other court to attend to, my lord.
Khona ke enye inkantolo engangifanele ngiyovela kuyona.
And my lord, I know that there was a pointing out, my lord, that was taking place. on the
Ngiyazi ukuthi ngalelo langa kwakukhona ikhomba khomba eyayenzeka.
Yes. Is there a relevant entry in this regard?
Khona kwabhalwa mayelana nalokho
The 5th of June 2020?
mhla 5 June 2020.
That's correct, my lord.
Yebo kunjalo.
Yes.
Yes, my lord, it was a Friday,
KwakuLwesihlanu
2020
2020
of 6:05.
enyangeni yesithupha ngomhla kwa5.
OP entry, my lord, is 326,
Obiko with 326.
and the time is 0801.
Isikhathi ke kwa 0801 kusho ukuthi iminute nje emva kwehora lesishiyagalombili.
Investigation out.
Njengoba nje wayikhishela ukuyoqhubeka nophenyo.
Sergeant Mokhale,
Usergeant Mokhane ke lona.
but they made a mistake, my lord. They said Mokhale, but it's Sergeant Mokhane.
Yebo la kwenzeke iphutha ke lokuthi ubhala ukuthi uSergeant Mokhale.
With one-
Kanti bekufanele ku Sergeant Mokhane.
With one male for dealing in drugs.
Wayephume nomuntu wesilisa ke owayesolwa ngoku dayisa izidakamizwa.
Moses Temba Sibia,
Gama wawumuzi Themba Sibiya,
SAP 14-1 of 6-2020,
SAP 14-1 of 6-2020,
SAP 14A R508,
SAP 14A kwaku R508
6208,
6208,
CAS 217 of 3-2019.
case kwaku icala 217 of 3 of 2019.
No injuries,
Hayi ngalimele,
correctly received,
wamukelwe kahle.
and my lord, there's Sergeant Mogona's signature attached.
Yebo Sergeant Mkhaneka wayese uya sayinda yilapho.
Yes. Was he returned on the day?
Wabuyiswa yini ngalolo suku?
That's correct, my lord, under OP number 345.
Wabuyiswa ngaphansi ka OB 345.
Yes.
And the time is 1801.
Wabuyiswa ngo 1801.
Investigation back.
Usho ukuthi ke ubuyisa emva kophenyo.
Sergeant Mogane with the following
So
dealing
Sergeant Mkhane wafika nalomuntu wesilisa
for dealing in drugs.
owayeboshelwe ukudayisa izidakamizwa.
Moses Temba Sibia,
Umuzi Themba Sibiya,
SAP 14-01-06-2020,
SAP 14-01-06-2020,
SAP 14A R508,
SAP 14 kwaku R508
6208,
6208.
case number 217/03/2019,
Icala about 217/03/2019.
correctly received,
Uthiwa wamukelwe kahle.
and the person, my lord, who has received accused number 1 also made a signature, my lord.
Ya, owamamukela ke umsolo wokuqala kwawo wamamukela waphinde wasayina.
Then the next day, on the 6th of June 2020,
Ngelanga elilandelayo ngomhla 6 kuJune 2020
what happened on that?
kwenzeka nini ngalelo langa?
It's investigation out, my lord.
Wakhishwa lokuyophenye.
Sergeant Mogane from National Cold Case Investigation Unit
Sergeant Mkhane uphuma ku-cold case unit
with 1 male.
ehamba nomuntu wesilisa oyedwa.
Moses Temba Sibia,
Gama umuzi Themba Sibiya,
SAP 14,
SAP 14 ithi
136,
136
stroke 01,
stroke 01
stroke 2020,
stroke 2020.
SAP 14A,
SAP 14A
R508,
R508
6208,
6208.
J50 warrant of arrest
Kuthiwa J50 warrant of arrest.
without injuries,
Kuthiwa lapha engalimele,
correctly received.
wamukelwe kahle.
Mogane's signature, my lord.
Sergeant
Attached
Mkhane ke lapho ke wayesesayini.
under my lord OB 380,
Lapho bangaphansi ko-OB 380,
and my lord, the time is 0750.
isikhathi u-0750.
And my lord, in Tembisa, he also provided the Nongoma address, my lord.
Lapha eThembisa waphinde wanika ikheli lakwaNongoma.
So my lord, we're going to Nongoma, my lord, to verify that address.
Siyahamba ke siyothola isiqiniseko saleli ikheli kwaNongoma.
Just a minute. Yes. That was on the 6th of June
That was
2020.
on the 6th, my lord.
Yebo kwangomhla 6 kuJune 2020.
And we came back, my lord, the following day, Sunday.
Sabuya ngelandelayo ke kwakuyisonto.
Were you able to verify his address in Nongo?
That's correct,
No.
my lord.
Yebo sakwazi ukuthola isiqiniseko salelo kheli lakwaNongoma.
Yes.
That's correct, my lord. And then he was booked back
Manje ke wabuyiselwa ke emuva.
under my lord OB 426.
Ngaphansi ka-OB 426.
And the time was 0508 a.m.
Isikhathi kwawu-0508 ekuseni.
Investigation back, my lord.
Kuthiwa ke ayibuyiswa emva kophenyo.
Sergeant Mogane with 1 male
Sergeant Mkhane wahamba nomuntu wesilisa oyedwa.
for warrant of arrest
Warrant of arrest.
Moses Temba Sbia,
Gama umuzi Stemba Sbiya,
SAP 14,
SAP 14.
sorry, case 217,
Icala go 217
stroke 03,
stroke 03
2019,
2019.
Tembisa South,
Tembisa South,
SAP 14,
SAP 14
0106,
0106
stroke 2020.
stroke 2020.
No injuries
Akalimele,
correctly received
wamukelwe kahle,
by a police officer, my lord, in Valeria.
wamukelwa iphoyisa lase Valeria.
Thank you. Then the following day, on the 8th of June 2020,
Ilanga elilandelayo ke umhla
What happened on the
8
day?
June 2020.
He appeared, my lord, in Tembisa again,
Waya enkantolo eThembisa futhi.
as my lord, I have indicated that the matter was postponed to the 8th of June 2020.
Njengoba sengishilo ukuthi lolu daba lwahleselwa umhla ka 8 kuJune 2020.
yes, can you put the relevant entry on record? It's already on record. Just confirm that.
Sicela ukusitshela ukuthi kwabhalwa phi kanjani.
Okay, my lord, the date is 2020, stroke 06, stroke 08.
Isuku ke umhla 8 kuJune 2020.
And the OP number is 512,
Opi number ke 512,
time is 0735.
isikhathi ku 0735.
Suspect out to court.
Manje umsolo ukhishelwa ukuya enkantolo.
Sergeant Mokhane from National Investigation Unit,
Sergeant Mokhane, West National Investigating Cold Case Investigation Unit.
Moses Temba Sbia,
Umsolo ke umuzi Stemba Sbiya
dealing in drugs,
nokudayisa ke isidakamizwa.
Tembisa case 217,
Icala ke lasethembisa ucase 217
stroke 03, stroke 2020.
stroke 03 stroke 2020.
SAP 14,
SAP 14
156,
156
03, stroke 03, stroke 2020.
stroke 03 stroke 2020.
Also, my lord, I can pick up that there's an error. It was supposed to be 06, my lord.
Ngiyabona ukuthi nalana kukhona iphutha elikhona ngoba okufanele kubekwe inyanga kaJune.
Correctly received
Twamukelwe kahle,
by Mokhane.
emukelwe uMkhane.
Yes, and what transpired at court?
Kwenzekani ke?
Were you present at court on the 8th of June 2020?
Ngokukhona yini enkantolo mhla 8 kuJune 2020?
That's correct, my lord.
Yebo kunjalo.
The matter, my lord, was postponed to the 19th of June 2020
Udaba ke lashesiselwa mhla ka 19 kuJune 2020.
for bail application.
Ukuthi umsolo azofaka isicelo sebail.
There's a note there by the magistrate, there below prosecutor. Investigations in the matter not finalized. Request postponement for what? What was the reason?
Accused gave Mpumalanga address.
So ke umsolo akwanika ikheli laseMpumalanga.
Yes. What happened further then?
Kwase kuqhubeka kwenzekani?
The matter, my lord, was postponed,
Udaba ke lwahlehliswa.
and my lord, he actually said he once stayed in Mpumalanga,
Wothi ke wakwahlala eMpumalanga.
but it was not necessary, my lord, to confirm, my lord, that address.
Sasingekho isidingo sokuthola isiqiniseko salelo kheli.
As he has already, my lord, given 2 addresses.
Njengoba esenike amakheli amabili.
Just a minute. Yes.
The matter, my lord, was postponed to 19th of June 2020.
Manje udaba lwahleselwa mhla 19 kuJune 2020.
Yes. What happened after the matter was postponed?
Wesewenzekani-ke emva kokuthi lolu daba luhlehliswe?
My Lord, he remained he was then taken back to Valera, my Lord.
Umsolwa wayesebuyiselwa emumva eValeni.
Yes, displays the relevant entry on record. Entry number 1313 at 12:20. By yourself.
This, my Lord, was now on the 19th.
Yes, on the 19th, yes. Just put that entry on record when he was put back.
My Lord, on the 8th, my Lord,
No,
he appeared and
the
then
19th, yes.
yes, and then there was now the 19th. And then, my Lord, I booked him out.
Ngamkhipha-ke ngalelo langa lomhla 19.
Yes, sorry, I mean on the 8th of June 2020.
I don't have a copy.
Yes, at entry 1313.
My Lord, I don't have a copy of
We'll get back to that entry.
Sizobuyela-ke kuleyo entry.
Yes. Now, were there any further developments? Were there any further developments regarding accused number 1?
Khona
After-
kungeyini okwenzeka
after the case was
mayelana
postponed?
nomsolwa uqala?
My Lord, he was taken in, he was taken, my Lord, he was booked out and back, my Lord, for court purposes.
Wakhishwa-ke waphindwa wabuyiselwa kuwukuthi wayekhishelwa ukuthi aye enkantolo.
Nothing further, my Lord, happened with regard to this case.
Akukho okunye okwenzeka mayelana nalo.
And my Lord,
Yes.
just to put it on record that, my Lord, he was also charged, my Lord, for other cases.
For?
Other cases.
Yebo futhi wathweswa amanye amacala.
And also, my Lord, appeared in court.
Kuthi-ke wavela enkantolo.
All right, can you put that relevant entry on record?
Cela ukuthi ubeke leyo record le phambi kwenkantolo.
My Lord, it says Friday 2020 of 6/19.
So Friday 2020 6 of 19.
The OP number is 1313.
Your B number 1313.
The time is 12:20.
Isikhathi-ke u-12:30.
My Lord, it says suspect back
Kuthiwa umsolwa wabuya
from Tembisa Court
evela esothembisa court.
with Sergeant Mogola.
Ehamba noSergeant Mkhulu.
Moses Temba Sibia,
Gama lakhe uSamuzi Thamba Sibiya.
SAP 14,
SAP 14
4306 2020,
4306 of 2020.
case 217,
Isicala u-207
217 of 3 2020,
u-217 of 3 of 2020.
dealing in drugs,
Ukuthi-ke lapho kwayeboshelwe wesolwa ngokudayisa izidakamizwa
correctly received.
wamukelwa kahle.
And my Lord, there is a signature of the person who has received.
Kukhona yena la kusane khona lo muntu owamamukela.
Accused number 1.
All right. Can we then deal with accused number 2?
Manje ke asibheke umsolo wesibili.
Were you involved in any investigation regarding number 2?
Manje wena wawuthinta kayini kuphenyeni kwecala likamsolo wesibili?
That's correct, my lord.
Yebo kunjani?
When did you make contact for the first time with accused number 2?
Waqala nini ukuthi uqala ukuhlangana nomsolo wesibili?
I first met accused number 2, my lord,
Ngaqala ukuhlangana nomsolo wesibili
at Pretoria North Police Station.
Pretoria North Police Station.
And my lord, that was after Mogane, Sergeant Mogane
Kwakusemuva ukuthi uSergeant Mogola
informed me that
engitshela ukuthi
I should, my lord, come and meet him
angize ngizohlangana naye
at Pretoria North
Pretoria North
for the purpose of questioning accused number 2.
ukuthi siyobuza umsolo wesibili.
And when was that? What was the
Kwakuyini?
date?
It was, my lord, on the 17th of June 2020.
Kwangumhla 17 kuJune 2020.
Do you know as when accused number 2 was arrested?
Uyazi yini ukuthi umsolo wesibili wayeboshwe nini?
I know, my lord, that he was arrested on the 16th of June 2020
Yazi ukuthi wayeboshwe ngomhla 16 kuJune 2020.
by Sergeant Mogane and Sergeant Mapena.
Wayeboshwe uSergeant Mogola noSergeant Mapena.
Yes. What happened then further on the 17th of June 2020?
Kwenzeka kaningi ngomhla 17 kuJune 2020.
My lord, I arrived at Pretoria North Police Station
Ngafika ke ePretoria North Police Station
and found Sergeant Mogane,
ngathola uSergeant Mogola
Sergeant Mapena,
noSergeant Mapena
and accused number 2.
nomsolo wesibili.
Just a minute. Did you go alone to Pretoria North Police Station on the 17th of June 2020?
Mhla 17 kuJune 2020 wahamba wedwa kuya ePretoria North Police Station?
Yes, my lord, I was alone.
Yebo ngangingedwa.
Yes.
And my lord, I found them at the boardroom.
Ngabathola behlele eboardroom.
Yes.
And Sergeant Mapena, my lord, informed me that
But please, you may not disclose what he told you, as unfortunately he's no longer with us.
Cha ukwazi
He made a
ukuthi
report to you. What happened further?
awukwazi ukuthi usitshele ukuthi wathini ngoba akasekho kubeka ngumbiwo nje.
So was it Sergeant Mokhane or
Mogane, Sergeant
or
Mogane,
Mokhane? Yes.
KwawuSergeant Mogola
Or not Mabena?
not
ongeni
Mogane,
uMapena.
Yes.
but he was present.
Yes. Yes. you may
Kodwa
proceed.
ayekhona naye.
And my lord, Sergeant Mogane told me that
uSergeant Mogola wangitshela ukuthi
they were actually wrapping up
hayi babesebezama ukugoqa
because, my lord, they questioned accused number 2
ngoba babembuza imibuzo umsolo wesibili
about his involvement in the murder of Senzo Meiwa.
mayelana nokuthi uthinte kanjani ekubulaweni kaSenzo Meiwa.
And my lord, he gave an alibi
Wavela wanika ke ukuthi ubani umunye owazi ukuthi nempela wayengekho la.
to say, my lord, he was at work on the day
Ukuthi ke wachaza ukuthi wayesemsebenzini ngalelo la.
and he was also, my lord, willing to take them to his, my lord, employer.
Hayi wayengena inkinga ukuthi angabathatha bayise la esenza khona.
in order, my lord, to verify that he was indeed at work.
ukuthi afike-ke kuyotholakala isiqiniseko sokuthi ngempela wayesemsebenzini.
Just a minute. Yes.
And my lord, he indicated that we will then go to the employer, my lord, the following day.
Wayesethi-ke singaya la ayesebenza khona ngelanga elilandelayo
On the 18th of June 2020.
ngomhla ka-18 kuJune 2020.
Yes.
And my lord, indeed, on the following day, the 18th of June 2020,
Ngembala-ke ngomhla ka-18 kuJune 2020
I was with Brigadier Kininda, who was then a colonel.
nganginobrigadier Gininda ngaleso sikhathi wayesewukhonelele.
We drove, my lord, to Carltonville
Sahamba-ke ngemoto saya eCarltonville,
at Sibanye Stillwater
saya eSibanye Stillwater.
mine.
Imayini-ke leyo.
Just a minute. Yes.
When, my lord, we got there,
Sathi kumasifika lapho
we found Sergeant Mogane and Sergeant Mapena
sathola uSergeant Mogane noSergeant Mapena
walking out, my lord, of the where Mtanzi was, accused number 2 was working.
babephuma-ke la umsolo wesibili ayesebenza khona.
What
And
time was it, more or less?
Kwakuyisikhathini
it was 4:30, my lord.
kwaku-4:30.
Yes.
And my lord, they indicated that
bathi-ke
they made, my lord, inquiries with the employer
bathi babuza la emsebenzini
and they found that accused number 2 was not at work on the day in question.
kuthiwa-ke umsolo wesibili wayengekho emsebenzini ngaleli langa kwakhulunywa ngayo.
Just a minute. Yes.
And my lord, the brigadier,
Manje kubrigadier ngaleso sikhathi
my lord, asked them if they had any proof to show that he was not at work on that
manje
day.
wacela ukuthi baphe khona yini isiqiniseko abasiphethe into engakhombisa ukuthi ngempela wayengekho emsebenzini ngalelo langa.
And they did not have, my lord, any document with them.
Babengaphethe lutho kubona.
That's when the brigadier said they must go back inside.
Yilapho-ke ubrigadier wacela ukuthi aphindele ngaphakathi.
And they went in, my lord.
Yebo baphindela ngaphakathi.
But my lord, I don't remember going inside with them.
Angikhumbuli mina ngingena nabo.
I went, Lord, to sit in the car.
Mina ngahamba ngaya uyohlala emotweni
As my lord, I had other administrations, my lord, to do.
ngoba kwakukhona omunye imsebenzana engangifanele ngiyenze.
Just a minute. And Brigadier Gininda, did he go with them?
Ubrigadier Gininda yenayo wahamba yini nabo.
That's correct, my lord. They all went inside. back
Yebo
inside.
kunjalo bahamba bonke bangena ngaphakathi.
Yes.
And after some time, my lord, they came back.
Emva kwesikhashana-ke babe sebeyaphuma.
And my lord, they were standing next to the car, my lord, which Mogane and Mapena were driving on that day.
Bameme eduze kwale moto uMogane noma Bhena babehamba ngayo ngalelo langa.
And what type of car was it?
Kwawuhlobo lwemoto.
On the 18th, my lord, it could have been a Fortuner or a van, I'm not sure, my lord.
ngomhla 18 asakhumbuli kahle ukuthi kwakuyifortuna noma kwakuyiveni yini.
Because I know sometimes, my lord, that Mogane will use his car and then Mabena, at times he will use his car.
Ngiyakhumbula ukuthi umhane wesinye isikhathi wayehamba ngeyakhe imoto, kwesinye isikhathi uthola ukuthi ikamabhene imoto esetshenziswayo.
Yes.
And there, my lord, after some time,
Emva kwesikhathi-ke
Brigadier Kininda came back,
Brigadier Kenenda wabuya.
and my lord, he did tell me that
Wangitshela-ke ukuthi
But he made the report to you.
yes, my lord, he made a report to me,
yebo wanginika umbiko.
and my lord, he then said that he's arranging for a confession to be taken
Manje wasengitshela ukuthi ulungiselela ukuvuma isono
from accused number 2.
okuvela kumsolo wesibili.
And then, my lord, we left back to Johannesburg.
Hayi sasisebuyela-ke eJohannesburg.
Now, except for the verification of the records of accused number 2 at his workplace, do you know if any other thing was shown to him?
Ngaphandle-ke ukuthi-ke kuyothola isiqiniseko sokuthi umsolo wesibili wayesemsebenzini, uyazi yini ukuthi khona enye into akhonjiswa yona?
No, my lord, I was not with them when they came back from the workplace, but they took, my lord, some time standing with the accused. That is now Sergeant Mogane, Sergeant Mabena, and Brigadier Kininda.
Ngangingenabo-ke ngangamile nabo ngesikhathi-ke sebevela le maphakathi enkampanini. Beme babendawonye bona mina ngingekho khona lapho. Kukhona uSergeant Mogane noSergeant Mabena noBrigadier Kininda.
Yes.
And thereafter, my lord, we left Mogane and Sergeant Mabena.
Manje lapho-ke sashiya-ke umSergeant Mabena noSergeant
As
Mogane.
well as, my lord, the accused,
Sibashiya-ke nomsolo.
accused number 2.
Khuluma ngomsolo wesibili.
Yes.
They continued with their work, my lord, I also continued with my work.
Baqhubeka ngomsebenzi wabo nami ngaqhubeka ngowami umsebenzi.
Yes, you previously mentioned that the case against accused number 1 was postponed on the 8th of June 2020 to the 19th of June 2020.
Ubusushilo ngaphambilini ukuthi icala kamsola uqala lahlehlisiwe kusukela ngomhla ka-8 kuJune 2020 ukuyofika ngomhla ka-19 kuJune 2020.
That's correct, my lord.
Yebo kunjani?
Yes, then what happened then on the 19th?
Kwenzekani-ke ngomhla ka-19?
On the 19th, my lord, of June, I booked out accused number 1.
Ngomhla ka-19-ke ngahamba ukuyomkhipha umsolo uqala.
To Tembisa Magistrate Court.
Ngamisa enkantolo yaseThembisa.
And my lord, there's an entry, OP number 308.
Khona-ke la kubhale khona OB 308.
And the time is 0920.
Isikhathi u-0920.
Suspect out.
Kuthiwa lapha wakhipha umsolo.
Sergeant Mogala, personal number.
Kuthiwa iSergeant Mogane wamkhipha inamba yakhe.
My lord, they wrote Sergeant Mogala, but I'm Sergeant Mogola.
Manje la kwabhala ukuthi iSergeant Mogala. Kodwa mina-ke nguSergeant Mogola.
and with my personal number,
kwabhalwa-ke nenombolo yami yomsebenzi
with one Moses Temba Sbia,
kuthiwa ngakhiphuma-ke noMoses Themba Spear,
case number 217/03/2020,
ikhesi-ke u-217/03/2020,
SAP 14,
kuthiwa-ke SAP 14,
12/6/2020,
u-12/6/2020,
dealing in drugs,
kusho ukuthi-ke ukudayisa izidakamizwa.
to Tembisa Court
Wayiswa-ke eThembisa Court.
without any complaints,
Hayi wayengakhononde ngalutho,
correctly received,
kuthiwa-ke wamukelwa kahle.
and my lord, I have signed, my lord.
Yebo ngasayinda nami.
Yes, and what happened at court?
Kwenzekani-ke enkantolo?
My lord, the matter was remanded to the 30th of June 2020
Manje kudaba elwahleselwa mhla ka-30 kuJune 2020
for bail application.
ukuze azofaka isicelo sakhe sebheyili.
My lord, the postponements were done at the gate.
Manje-ke lokuhlehliswa kwecala kwenzeka esangweni.
For my lord, the court was closed due to COVID.
Ngoba-ke inkantolo yayivaliwe ngenxa yobhubhane lwe-COVID.
And thereafter, my lord, I took back accused number 1
Hayi umsolwa siqala ngase ngimbuyisele emumva.
as per OP number 1313.
I-OB number yakhona ko-1313,
The time is 12:20.
isikhathi kwawu-12:20,
Suspect back
kuthiwa umsolwa wabuyela emumva,
from Tembisa Court
evela eThembisa Court.
with Sergeant Mogola,
Ehamba noSergeant Mogola.
Muzi Temba Sbia,
Igama lakhe kwakuMuzi Themba Spear,
SAP 14
SAP 14,
4306/2020,
4314,
43/06/2020.
43/06/2020.
Case 217/03/2020,
Ikhasi-ke u-217/03/2020,
dealing in drugs,
ukudayisa idakamizwa,
correctly received,
wamukelwe kahle.
and my lord, the person also attached his or her signature.
Manje-ke khona lo wamamukela-ke wafaka wasayinda la.
Now, you mentioned that on the 18th of June 2020, when you left Carltonville, Brigadier Gininda indicated that he was going to make arrangements for accused number 2 to make a confession.
Ngomhla ka-18 kuJune 2020, nathi manisuka lapha eCarltonville, uphawulile ukuthi Brigadier Gininda wayethe uzokwenza amalungiselelo ukuthi umsolwa ayokwazi ukuvumisa isono.
That's correct, my lord.
Yebo kunjalo.
Do you know if that eventuated?
Uyazi-ke mhlambe yini ukuthi lokho kwagcina kwenzekile?
That's correct, my lord.
Yebo kunjalo.
On which day?
Ngaluphi ilanga?
I think, my lord, on the 19th of June 2020.
Ngicabanga ukuthi wenzeka mhla 19 kuJune 2020.
Now, it was put to Sergeant Mohani and other witnesses that whilst accused number 2 was being taken to a place where he made a confession, that they stopped at a place near a filling station in Alberton, and that you and Brigadier Gininda then appeared. What is your comment?
Kubekiwe-ke phambi kwabanye ofakazi ukuthi ngesikhathi-ke umsolwa eyiswa enkantolo.
So that's not the evidence of the version of accused number 2. Accused number 2's version was not involving Brigadier Gininda at the engine garage.
I can't hear. What are you saying?
Sorry, my lord. The version of accused number 2, it doesn't contain the information relating to Brigadier Gininda at the filling station.
I'll just put that in correct perspective, that they stopped at a place near a filling station in Alberton where he was assaulted,
Kuthiwa kwami egarage ngase-Alberton la afika washaya khona.
And that from there they proceeded to a still place
Kuthiwa emva kwaloko bahamba kwaya la kunensimbi khona.
at an industrial area
Kuthiwa ile ndawo la kunamafemu khona.
where he was further assaulted,
Waqhubeka ukuthi ashaywe.
and that you and Brigadier Gininda then appeared there.
Kuthiwa wena yena uBrigadier Ginena naya kuleyo ndawo.
What is your comment?
Thini ngalo?
May I also clarify this aspect? That's not the version of accused number 2 as per what my colleague is saying.
With whom did Gininda allegedly come?
With,
According to accused number 2.
with Sergeant Mogole and another gentleman with
And where did they come to?
but did not come on the same night in which the version is put to the witnesses.
So the version has been put, Mr. Baloi, you're saying what was the date of that night?
The
Hello?
19th.
Yes, the 19th.
Yes, wait. You are saying this version you're putting happened on the 19th.
Yes, on the 19th.
Mr. Ngobezulu says it was not on the same date. Am I quoting you correctly,
My
sir?
Lord, may I just clarify this one? The witness was led in terms of the 18th, immediately after they departed from Carltonville.
No. The
And
question is,
Mohane-
wait. Otherwise, you're going to confuse me.
Yeah.
He is saying that's what he's putting happened on the 19th. Then what are you saying? In which date did it happen?
That is the 19th,
The same date.
the same day, 19th. The events happened in the 18th and the 19th.
No, fine. But the
Yes.
event of taking accused number 2
To the steel pipe.
to filling station where he was assaulted, and thereafter they proceeded to industrial place, further assaulted, and thereafter he says the industrial place is the steel pipe place. And then he says, then Ginanda and herself appeared, meaning where? At the steel pipes.
Yes, on the 19th, I think.
That's it, that's what
My
he's
Lord,
saying.
May I clarify this one? Not at the industrial site, at the dumping site.
Okay, fine.
The
So
industrial
wait.
site is in Germiston.
Also there were
On the
four
24th.
on there?
On the 24th is the industrial site in Germiston.
No, fine. We're
Yes.
talking still about the 19th.
The dumping site, man.
So it's the dumping site. They say it's the
Yes.
dumping site, sir. Not the industrial site. Dumping site. How many dumping sites were there?
There are two dumping sites, my lord, in terms of the version.
So one
One
is in
in
Alberton and the other one in Orlando.
In Orlando.
So Mr. Baloi, put this version correctly.
Yes,
If
but
you differ.
yes, but my note says, my lord, that there were actually 4 places where it is alleged that the vehicle wherein accused number 2 was traveling stopped.
Yeah.
The first stop was at a filling station
Where?
near Alberton.
That's the first place.
Yes.
On which date, sir?
On the 19th.
On the 19th.
Yes.
Filling station. All right. You don't know the time.
Well,
Evening, morning, afternoon.
well, they put two versions, my lord.
Two versions.
I think it's for them to clarify that.
Okay. Okay, so the first place is Alberton filling station,
Yes.
right?
Then the second place was at this steel place.
Steel place. Where is it? The steel place.
Says they went to a dumping area on the way to Alberton. All the cars stopped there. There are still poles there. The handcuffs were taken off. from behind. The one hand of the accused was then handcuffed to a steel pipe. His jacket was taken off. The assault continued. Gininda arrived in a white BMW with Mogola and one guy with braces.
With Mogola
Yes.
in a white BMW.
Yes, and that's what we are putting to the witness now, just to comment on that.
Okay. Yeah.
My Lord, may I just clarify for my colleague, when he refers to a steel site, the version of accused number one, when he put it on the version of assault, sorry, on the aspect of assault for the first time, it was next to a filling station and a place next to a steel site.
Where is this steel site on this earth? Because
Must I put it, my Lord?
I hear steel site,
Yes.
site. Albertine, Germiston,
In
Dunkel, where?
Albertine. In Albertine, my Lord.
Hey, my lord.
Yes.
Okay, so twice. Albertine, there's a dumping area.
In Albertine, Heidelberg Road, there's a dumping area.
Then Albertine, there's a steel site.
Steel site.
Right.
As in the same vicinity.
Okay, steel site, and yeah, fine. And then, this is what he says. Are you saying at that stage, at the steel site in Albertine?
Yes, in fact, we have since received the record, my lord.
Oh, so you guys,
And on page 23 of the report,
is where Mr. Ngomezulu puts the version.
yes.
Yeah.
And then Mr. Mgomazeli says, then you immediately after that, you actually moved from that place, that is now from the filling station, and you went next to a dumping area on the way to Albertine. Then Mr. Mukhani says, I want to find out what, it's not clear. Then Mr. Mgomezulu says, immediately after that incident of tubing, assaulting, the cars traveled, all of them to the dumping area. Then Mukhani says, I dispute that because I do not remember us passing a dumping area. Then Mr. Mgomezulu says, all the cars stop at the area, and at the area there are stairs, there are steel stairs with steel poles. Then Mr. Mukhani says, I'm still disputing that. I'm still disputing what I have heard. I'm reiterating. Then Mr. Mgomezulu says the following. Just those that I just want my colleague to find them, please. Then Mr. Mgomezulu says, yes, so the handcuffs were taken out from the hands of the accused, where he was handcuffed from behind, and one of his hands with a handcuff. The other handcuff was put on that steel, on the steel pipe. Then Mukhani answered that that is not true. Then Mr. Mgomezulu put it to Mukhani, then his jacket was taken off. Mukhani says that's not true.
And it was poured with water.
And Mr. Mgomezulu says, then the assault continued as previous. And Mukhani says that is not true. Then Advocate Mgomezulu said, Brigadier Gininda, should be Gininda, but he is in Kabinda. Gininda arrived in a white BMW with Sergeant Mogola and one gentleman with the braces.
Okay. Okay, fine. That's how it was put.
That's basically what we are putting to the witness.
Okay.
What is your comment that you arrived at this place, this steel place where accused number 2 was being assaulted, that you arrived with Brigadier Gininda in a white BMW with a gentleman in braces.
Choke khona ke le ndawo lana nafika khona noBrigadier Ginanda la umsolo ayesekhona endaweni engeyitheni la afika washaya khona umsolo ukuthi wena wafika noBrigadier Ginanda nenye indoda ke egqoke ama-crossbar.
My Lord, that is not the truth.
Lokho akulona iqiniso.
When, my Lord, I left with Brigadier Gininda,
Mangihamba kusuka noBrigadier Ginanda
I went, my Lord, to drop him off at the office.
ngahambe ngayomshiya ehhovisi.
Sorry,
And-
but sorry, so that we all understand. When I left with Kininda, I went to drop him at the office. From where did you leave?
From his employer, my Lord,
From?
Carltonville,
Yes.
Yeah, fine.
at the accused number two's
Okay,
workplace.
so it was from Carltonville.
Yes, from there, my Lord, I drove straight to Eratin,
Ukusuka lapho ke uma ngisengiqeda ukuyomdropha kuKenneth Ginanda ngimdropha eRoton.
and my Lord, we parted ways.
Hayi sahlukana la.
Yes.
So, my Lord, there is nothing else, my Lord, which took place, my Lord, on that day where, my Lord, I was involved.
Akukho okunye waphinda wenzeka la engangikhona mina.
I think we're talking about the 19th of June 2020, the following day.
Ngilanga elilandelana umhla 19 June 2020
You book out accused number 1 to
What
take him
happens?
to court,
wakhipha umsolo kuqala wamisa
as
enkantolo.
you've just put on record, and then returned him just after 12. Is that correct?
emva kwaloko wasimbuyisa nje emva kwehora ka-12.
That's correct, my Lord.
Yebo kunjani?
I was never anywhere, garage or still places, my Lord. I
Aye.
don't even know what it looks like.
Angikaze ngiye nje ngiseseduze negaraji noma la kuney'nsimbi khona.
Because, my Lord, I had to take accused number 1 to Tembisa Magistrate Court.
Ngangifanele ukuthi ngithathe umsolo wokuqala ngiyise emahhovisi emantshi aseThembisa.
What is being said, my Lord, is untruthful.
Lokho okukhulunywayo akulona iqiniso.
Now, according to this version that was put to Sergeant Mohani, it is alleged that they drove to Chris Hani Baragwanath Hospital still on the 19th of June 2020,
Umhla ka-19 bahamba baya eChris Hani Baragwanath Hospital.
pick up Lieutenant Colonel Rapadu,
Bathiwa lapho-ke bafika bathatha uLieutenant Colonel Rapadu.
where he was there with his wife and
Lapho
one child.
ayetholakale khona lapho nengane.
They say he handed the keys to his wife,
Sure.
and then they proceeded to Orlando,
Kuthiwa lapho-ke uColonel Rapadu wanika enkosikazi wakhe okhiye baseqhubeka kuyiwa e-Orlando.
stopped at an empty area where there were disused auto teller machines.
Kuthiwa-ke bafika kwenye indawo bahamba khona la kwakukhona ama-teller machine la ayephukile.
The cars were parked. Accused number 2 was taken out of the motor vehicle, and the assault continued.
Kuthiwa-ke iy'moto zafike zama lapho umsolo wakhishwa emotweni waseqhubeka-ke ngokushaya.
And that you and Brigadier Gininda arrived there,
Kuthiwa wena noBrigadier Ginanda nafika la.
that Brigadier Gininda opened the boot of the vehicle, sat on the edge, and took out certain documents and gave them to Colonel Rapadu. And the accused was forced to append his thumbprint on those documents. Or what is your comment?
Kuthiwa uColonel Ginanda wafika lapho avula imoto afika sehlala la ebhuthini yemoto la eyivulile wakhipha amanye amadokhumenti. Uthini ngalokho?
My Lord, that is not the truth.
Cha, akulona iqiniso lelo.
I was never at Baragwanath, my Lord.
Angikaze ngiyeBaragwana
Orlando.
Orlando.
nase-Orlando.
And, my Lord, I was never driving in a white BMW
Angikaze
on that day.
ngalelo langa ngangahambi nge-BMW emhlophe.
And, my Lord, the first time I met with Colonel Rapadu,
Uqala kwamhlangana noColonel Rapadu.
it was when, my Lord, he came to testify. I did not know him, my Lord, prior to that.
Kuthiwa ngaqala ukuhlangana ngelanga eze uzoletha ubufakazi. Ngaphambi kwalokho angangakaze ngihlangane naye.
So, my Lord, what is being said is not the truth.
Kusho ukuthi lokho kukhulunywayo akulona iqiniso.
Sorry, you're saying the first time you met
Colonel
Colonel
Rapadu.
Rapadu was here
Yes,
at this court.
My lord, I did not know Colonel Rapadu.
Ngangqala ngawubona uKhaneli lapha la kule nkantolo ngangakaze ngimbone ngaphambili.
Yeah.
Now, the BMW, the white BMW referred to here, do you know such a vehicle?
Yes, the BMW ekhulunywa ngayo la emhlophe.
My lord, I am now driving in a white BMW.
Yebo sengihamba ngeBMW emhlophe.
Probably, my lord, accused number 2, my lord. You know, he saw me driving the BMW, and now he's taking chances, my lord, to say on that day I was driving in a white BMW.
Ya ngoba manje sengihamba ngaleyo moto iBMW emhlophe manje umsolwa wesibili usezama ukuthi athi ke ngalelo langa ngangihamba ngaleyo moto.
Yeah, but the point is, the question pertinently is, the BMW, you say Ginanda sat on the boot,
My lord,
and you were there.
my lord, it is not the truth. As I have indicated, my lord, that I had to take accused number 1 to Tembisa police station.
Ya ikula mqiniso la ngoba njengoba sengishilo ngifake ngithatha umsolwa wesiqala ngiyise eThembisa police station.
Tembisa Court.
Tembisa magistrate court, my lord.
Lungisa lapho wawuseThembisa magistrate court ungekhona police station.
So, my lord, such incident did not take place.
Cha into enjalo ke ayikaze yenzeka.
Now, you did mention that you do drive this white BMW. When was it allocated to you?
Waqala nini ke ukusebenzisa le BMW emhlophe?
In 2021, my lord.
Ngaqala ukusebenzisa mhla ngo-2021.
Now, in 2020, June 2020, were you ever using this vehicle, the white BMW?
Ngo-2020 uke wayisebenzisa le moto yohlobo le-BMW.
That's not, I was not, my lord, using the BMW white in color in 2020, my lord.
Ngangayisebenzisile leyo BMW emhlophe ngo-2020.
Right, now after you've booked back accused number 1 in the cells on the 19th of June 2020, what happened further?
Kwenzekani ke emva kokuthi uphindisele umsolwa wokuqala emaseleni ka-19 kuJune 2020?
After booking him back at the police station,
Yes.
Ngibuyisele e-police station wathi yebo.
I went, my lord, to the office.
Ngaphindele ehhovisi.
And thereafter, my lord, I received a call
Emva kwalokho ngathola ucingo.
from Brigadier Gininda, my lord, who was then a colonel,
Ngathola ucingo oluvela kuBrigadier Gininda owangalesi wayesewucolonel.
to say that there's an investigation, my lord, that we have to pursue in Northwest Puking.
Wathi sasifanele siyowenza uphenyo endaweni yasePhukeng eNorthwest.
That's a good business. Well, we're going to start a new topic. Is it perhaps the appropriate time to adjourn at this stage? It's
Okay.
almost 3:30.
That's all. Okay, tomorrow then at 10 o'clock.